Hello guys! Well, so here I would like to showcase something that I've been working with, and this is Freepik. And this is one of the new tools that it has released, and the name is Freepik Spaces. So Freepik Spaces works as node-based, and I would like to show something that I've worked with before. So this illustration that you see is my ball, and yeah, it is the classic charging ball that it is in New York City, the classic ball from Wall Street. And I would like to experiment something with this character that I made approximately 4-5 years ago. So yeah, and then first of all, I want to see, and yeah, this is the workflow number one. And for example, you see the text number one, and this is just a normal prompt here, and I have another note, but this is just a reminder. So you can leave as much notes as you want, and you can organize the workflow as you want. So that's why I have grouped here with workflow one as a test. So this is the prompt generator. I mean, you can put what you want here to make it like more precise of what you're looking for. And then as you see, it is connected to the text node. So when you do here, the click here, and then it generates the prompt for you automatically. And then when you hit rerun, I mean, if it's your first time, you will see run. Okay, so it just builds the prompt for you, and then it generates the video, because this in this case is the video and this one is just the image. But as you see, there are trials and errors. So 3 of 5, I mean, choose the image that it's more convenient for you. So I mean, you can see the previous iterations. Obviously you won't get it at the first time, so you see that this is like a literally green ball. I mean, that's not bad. This one is okay, but for example, something is off with his nose, and this one is where I picked. I mean, there are more iterations, but I didn't like this one because it deforms its face, and also it depends how do you refine the prompts. So according with these images, I mean, it can generate more, but I stick to this one. And with the videos, it happens the same thing. So you see the first one, like, it has this weird shape, an extra mouth that it created here. And yeah, I mean, there are some videos that are cool, but it doesn't meet my criteria. So let's go with this one. And then if you zoom out, you see another workflow that I have created. And this one, the only difference is that it has the change camera, so it changes the angle of the camera. But this is experimental, which means that this is in beta. So maybe they have to fix some bugs or something, because the results are kind of the same, so it doesn't have anything extraordinary on this one. But there is one that you might fall in love with, and we have a different workflow here. And then I generated this text here. I mean, I just copied that from the previous one, I think. I don't remember, but I just wrote the prompt as is, and then I picked one of these images. Here is where it gets complex, right? Because now it starts from here, and now it generates the turnaround, what I wanted for. And you see, generate turnaround poses based on the original image. Text number 4 it means that it generates from here. Yeah, and then it takes the previous images as a reference. So yeah, and then there are also trials and errors. So yeah, this is one that I picked, but I wasn't convinced because look at the bot. I mean, it is so funny, but the dollar sign is not on the bot. It looks a little bit offensive. But yeah, I mean, there are plenty of mockups here, but it is generating what I'm looking for. And also it has different shapes because I was tweaking with this text. So the final result, what I wanted, I think it was this one, after trials and errors, and I mean, that's fine. What I like the most is that it generated the text below here, and this is with Google Nano Banana, and I have generated another iteration with the Pro version. And I have two because when I did this for the first time, the first image, the Pro version wasn't released, and since it is released, well, I just wanted to give it a try and then just connect the notes here, and it worked, and I liked it. And I was like, well, what if I generate the video? So what I did here is I just put the prompt here, make a scene about the ball running, a very vague text, and it has this reference image, which means that the assistant needs to take this image as a reference and fuse with this vague text below. So it generates the prompt for me. So you see, I cannot edit. I'm not sure, I don't think so. Oh no, yes, I can make some edits, but it generates it for you, right? Obviously, trial and error. This one is the best pick. So if you go, oops. Oh, okay. So let's see the other videos. So yeah, I mean, I like what it's generating and it's fine, but I mean, I'm just texting and exploring. This one is the best for me. And I could have done that. I could have done the turnaround character design, but imagine the time that it would take for me to design the turnaround of the character. That will take a lot of time, but here it creates consistency, and also it can be time efficient. And also, I mean, I'm a professional designer, so I know what I'm doing. So here I am the creative director, so I'm just like telling the AI, hey, please create this turnaround and animate this turnaround according to what you have generated here. And there are some more tests here, and then did some more experimentation here. This one is funny, not the best, but I mean, it's interesting to see, right? And there is another one here, the 3D version. So the 3D version, I did the same thing, just a vague text. I think I copied this from the last workflow, and I just put this prompt here, enhance this prompt, yeah, and then it uses text number 5, means this is fusing this text box and is using this image as a reference, and then boom, it generates the workflow again, but in this case in 3D. So I used the Google Nano Banana Pro, and I did test it with the angles from the change camera angle that is in beta, and I like the consistency what it's generating here. I mean, this should be frontal. I mean, this could be a bug or something, maybe because of the angle of the ball camera is different, but I like it because it keeps the consistency. Also, it has its trials and errors. So let's go to the first one. Oh, well, this is one of the first iterations, like, hey, I don't like what you're doing, but that's the goal of it. I mean, the goal here is to play and to test around with the prompts. You see assistant number 4. So yeah, and then just playing with it and pick whichever is the best for you. This one is amazing. I like the style of comics here, like a comic art style, but this one is like, hey, that looks mid-century. And I think since I put it here in the prompt, that made the AI understand that, hey, this is an AI character, let's make it as is. Then it generated the image here. So the first one is this one, and that's not bad. I think the second version. Oh, I understand the difference. So this is 1K and this is 4K. Look at the quality of the image. That is amazing, right? So yeah, now that it works as a character design workflow, and look at the example. Make the bull destroy the city. It generated something very interesting and an animation version here. Look. And it has sound effects, but in this video it won't show it in good quality. I mean, the audio is not synchronized, so I will post the videos separated. But yeah, this is how it looks, and I think I like the results. It looks pretty cool. It looks nice for an ad or something, and the resolution is good. I mean, you can make it better, but obviously it consumes more credits, but at least it's generating something pretty useful. So thank you so much for taking a look of this exploration. It's pretty nice to share some knowledge with you guys and to explore my art and some cartoons with AI and Freepik. So I'm gonna test some more items and I will let you know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.